It's spooky season. So I shouldn't do that, right? Or should I? Okay, welcome. Hey, exotic slugs. Alright, let's just hop on in here, shall we? Okay, so I got slow fall. Oh yeah, that's from when I was navel gazing at this. Okay. So how have you all been tonight? Hey, exotic slugs. Hey, Poncho Hamster. I almost said Jack Jump Scare. Hey, Jack Jump Scare. Hey, Poncho Hamster. Okay. I wanted to finish off some bits of this. So we got that bottom section there. And then I've got this wall here. So I've actually got one last section of wall that I've yet to determine what to do with. But I don't know. We'll come up with something, I think. Maybe something. Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh, I don't have my stick. I need a stick. Hey, Eddie No Chong. Hey, big boy. This is crazy. Yeah, it's gotten pretty crazy in the last several months. Okay, that goes back there. Magic stick goes in hand. Aha. Okay. Now, how long was this again? I've forgotten. Ah, good. Okay. Should delete the world for the funnies? No, Yesent, I'm not going to do that. I could, but I've got backups, so it's not like I'm afraid of it. Okay. Wingardium Levio, fucking tell me how long this is. 116, okay. Okay, placement area. There we are. Okay, so that means it's 47. That was what, 58? 58, perfect. Okay, so this is the exact middle. Yeah, right there, just perfectly in line with everything. Okay. So, what would be good? So it's 116, so that's divisible by 4. So I could do 116 divided by 6. No, that's not a thing. Divided by... There's no way it's divisible by 8, right? No. 14 and a half. Oh! Thank you, Unknown Adventurer. Thank you for subscribing. There's no way this is divisible by 9 or 3. Damn. So it's divisible by 2. It's divisible by 4. I'm having trouble thinking of what number is better. It's not divisible by 8, which is sad. This is why I hate working with even numbers, because they can be really unruly. So, to that end, I think I'm just gonna... Oh. Well, thank you, big boy, for subscribing. I know you just talked in the chat. Okay. So I'm gonna build out sort of a, I don't know, just a little room, I guess. This will be a, not a terrace, but like it'll go all the way up like this. It's gonna sort of be like a rectangular box. Something like that. Yes, it was a Jack Jump Scare poncho. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Red Carlos. The question is, why not streaming on Twitch? I don't like Twitch. I've never liked Twitch. Twitch has always been really bad, resource-wise. For some reason, I've always lagged like hell on Twitch's homepage. I don't like how much different it is from YouTube, and Twitch just doesn't feel as fun to me. I prefer YouTube. I'm very set in my ways, I realize. But like, yeah, no, it just doesn't feel... Twitch just doesn't do it for me, you know? Agree YouTube's better for you anyway. Yeah, I understand, big boy. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, well, good. I'm glad you understand that's just how I feel on the matter. I know a lot of people are like, you should have started on Twitch because of a higher discoverability and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, that's a fair assessment. I know a lot of really big Minecrafter streamers are, they're exclusively on Twitch. And fair enough, more power to them. But I'm where I wish to be right now. Twitch is more strict than YouTube. I don't actually think the strictness is meaningfully different. They're just strict in slightly different ways. YouTube has its own stupidness, its own problems. YouTube has things I would love to, you know, have changed, and Twitch is starting to die. I've heard that, Poncho. I don't know that that's 100% the truth. It certainly isn't helping. I've not heard good things about the people in charge. They seem very out of touch. But apart from that, I don't know. 4, 5, 6. Okay. But like, I don't know how things are going to go for Twitch. I can't claim to have a crystal ball and, you know, all that. Maybe I should have started on Twitch. I don't know. I'm not really going to worry about it. I've decided it's just not that important. Can't stream in an anarchy server that occasionally has swastikas. Yeah, I know. But I don't think you could get away with that on YouTube either. Oh. Did somebody just subscribe and I missed it? I didn't hear the notification. Shit. Well, thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry I didn't see your name in time. How long have I been streaming for? It'll be 2 years in 2 months. So 2 months from now is Christmas. So I started streaming about 5 days before Christmas of 2020. That was my very first stream. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know anything. And it shows. I'd like to think I've gotten a little bit better at this since, you know, that time, but hell if I know. Oh well, if I get Twitch partner, you can't say bad words anymore. You could ban you. Oh, damn. Twitch staff are simps? Yes, they are. How much would I have to be paid to become a VTuber? Well, I could become a VTuber for free. I have things. I better not say anything. But let's just say it's expensive, but it's not that expensive. Let's go W-Mans. Oh, okay. Twitch is good because of the stream elements and the plugins you can add for the community, but other than that, YouTube is better. Yeah, I feel like if YouTube just gets their shit together and just adds some of that as like base YouTube stream features, or maybe they roll out some sort of streamer package, or I don't know, something. I get the feeling YouTube could smoke Twitch. They could just clap them cheeks and that'd be the end of them. Because as I said, Twitch feels very out of touch. They're not aware of just how precarious their situation is. How competition may just be the end of them if they aren't careful. Also, I forgot to turn on hitboxes again. Damn, I forgot how far down it is. Wow, it's so cool. Just looking up at that. And we get to decide how extravagant to make the sides. I know this section doesn't look like much right here, but I promise it'll be just as interesting as up there. Custom emotes are cool, but you think the features YouTube also has that? I wouldn't be surprised if they rolled that out, or if they haven't already. I mean, there's a lot of stuff Twitch can do better, but there's a lot of stuff YouTube can do better as well. I don't know. It's gonna be very, like, how do I put this? It's gonna be a bit of a balancing act for a long time. I'm not really, like, worried about it, because what's it matter to me? Like, I'm here, you know? I don't know. I just wish I could, keep people interested in streaming. Because, like, half of my subs just don't give a shit. And I know they're in the right time zone. So, I don't know. You always wanted to stream, but you're just not that good at games. That's okay. You don't have to be good at games to get people to watch you. If you're a little bit charming, just a teensy bit charming, and you at least know something about the game in question, you've got a chance. But of course, that depends on how well you think you fit those criteria. So I don't know. What happened to the building in the end? Oh, you mean Space Valk 3. Well, that's on another world. This is hardcore single player. That is building with Jack that you're thinking of. This is hardcore with Jack. Two totally different series is Big Boy. It's okay though. All you're good at is getting headshots and FPS. Well, if you can make that interesting in some fashion, Amion, you can be pretty big. If I were better at the water bucket drop, I could probably do something about that. You mean pocket dimension? Oh, the pocket dimensions! Oh, fuck, I forgot about those. So, I accidentally was trying to join 2B2T on the test server, and I accidentally joined my single-player world here. And I didn't have dimensional doors installed because I thought that was preventing me from getting in. It's a bit of a long story. So basically I nuked my personal pocket dimension on accident. 3, 4, 5, 6. I can try it. I haven't opened a new one in a while. It erased the door. You'll be the next Shroud. Okay. I look forward to that, Amion. Don't forget me if you're at the very, very top. Popping bitches with headshots and stuff. Whatever you end up doing. Oh. Oh, it wiped my chests. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Well. Serves me right, I guess. I joined this world carelessly. Or wait, no, it's... How much iron is it? I gotta make it again. Was it a plus sign? Yeah, that's how you make it. Oh wow, it even made me forget how to make all the doors and stuff. And the base items. Okay, wow, that sucks. Don't worry, Jack, you remember to forget me. Okay, good. Good, good. Wouldn't want you to remember me too much. Okay. So this isn't the right thing. It's that. Okay, so I had the dimension here. You can't see it. Oh wow, it even erased all my achievements. Okay, did it erase my personal pocket dimension? It didn't. Yes! Cool, okay. So despite the trouble, I'm still okay. So I can build this place here. Alright, that's cool. Good use of the cat in the box, yeah. Surprisingly, your phone data is better than home for watching streams. Really? Do you just get, like, better... Well, I don't know. Better, higher bit rate or something? That's what I was trying to think of. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Bruh, what is going on? It's a mod that I have installed. Don't worry about it, big boy. It's just a thing that I've used. So thankfully it didn't delete the personal pocket dimension. It just deleted all of my achievements and all the crafting recipes that I learned. Oh well, not the end of the world, really. Unlimited 5G, at least on your phone or other devices, fine. Okay. Well, as long as you can reasonably make use of your phone, and you're in a good spot, you know, fair enough. With Wi-Fi, you get 240. With data, it's 720. Ah, I kind of figured it was something like that. In your case, Poncho, your Wi-Fi is just really, really weak. How close are you to your router? Are you able to get a better positioning, I guess, is what it is? Because that's like the only real solution that I can think of, is that your phone data, because phones are fucking omnipresent these days. Oh, whoops. You're just better off using that, I guess. I don't know. 480 and then 1080 depending on the time of day. On data. Okay. 5 meters from the router. Oh, no wonder. 3 concrete walls. Yeah, that'll do it. You're lucky you get 240. Holy shit, you're lucky you get that, man. I'm so sorry you have to do that, Poncho. I would camp your router. Just wear headphones, or do you not have a laptop? I don't know, maybe you just don't have a laptop. Well, you should get a crap top to watch streams on, or something like that. 3, bam. 2, 3, 2, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Fits in here. Just good. Just ever so slightly good. Play on Bedrock, but Java has a lot of cool benefits. Java is superior to Bedrock, man. I understand if you're in a position where you can't play Java, but like, we were just talking about this yesterday, actually, that Java's the superior way, and that they're bringing Java down quality-wise to meet Bedrock's standards. But that Bedrock has been an amazing, you know, gateway to Minecraft. Because of people like Technoblade and others who have shown off things like Hypixel and other... Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, it doesn't work on this side. Why did... Oh, wait. I fucked up. 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. Whew. Okay, I just screwed up. 2. Ah, perfect. Okay. The pattern is complete. I was like, there's no way the pattern isn't the same on both sides. I branched out from the middle. Java would play on Bedrock more. Oh. Why? Why would you do that? I have a motorbike, but I prefer my bicycle. It's like, okay, but why though? Oh well. Hey, Ghost Ship. Hey, Frank Nipson. How are you guys? It's your main PC, but it is a crap top. Well, then you should move to the Wi-Fi router. When am I getting on the Digcast? Dig didn't really tell me when his next opening is, so I'm just kind of waiting. I really don't know, man. I got... Oh, speaking of, I guess I can go ahead and announce this now. I just suddenly remembered. I got with James Russell's, and we finally hashed out what all was going on. And so finally we're going to have our little build-off competition. And I'm going to stream it, and then I'm going to make a highlight video of it. Should be something. Should be really interesting. Oh, I need more deep slate. Fuck. I was a second too late. Oh well. So yeah, we will be doing that this Sunday at, that would be what, 2 o'clock my time? So like 6 hours before the stream, typical stream starting time. So it should be interesting. We're gonna reminisce about, you know, crazy stuff that's going on. Or that's happened in the past, I mean, not going on currently. We're going to talk about, you know, stuff we're doing. Oh, we are adopting the Dawn Fuhr building competition rules. So we will be using... Well, in this case, we won't be using a specific material. We will be using basically anything we get your hands on. But anything you can make has to be only usable or makeable within an hour. So basically we're stuck doing a thing, but it has to be... Oh, and we'll have world edit as well. It's going to be interesting. Hey, Fernando, how are you? You already have a realm on Bedrock, don't want to pay for another realm and restart in Java. Ah, no wonder. Well, I understand. Hopefully you can keep all that and they don't torpedo Java into oblivion. I don't know. Fair, there was a reason not to switch, brought up yesterday too, yeah. People have their stuff in Bedrock. And I don't blame people for not wanting to start over. Like, I don't want to have to start over a new hardcore world. I like this one. I'm very attached to it. So I don't know. Bro, one of your friends OD'd at school. You still don't know if he'll live? Oh my god, I'm sorry to hear that. What do you know about what happened? Did he OD on something you know? What did he OD on? You can't access Minecraft worlds on Bedrock unless you're on PC. I'm sure there's a way around that. Amulet? Yeah, that seems at least viable. Shit. Oh well. Hope your friend makes it, man. That's really sad. Hopefully we end up having drugs and stuff get more... less used, more watched out for. I don't know. I hope he, if he does recover, I hope he learns his lesson too and doesn't put himself in this situation again. Fentanyl and perk was... oh my god. Percocet? What? So was it Percocets that had fentanyl, like, cut in it? I've heard of that. Been a real issue here in the recent years. Hope it works out. Yeah, I do too. His friend OD'd 2 times in middle school. Don't know what's up with him now. Jeez. There is just, like, a scary amount of that stuff going around now, isn't there? See, this is why aliens don't want to visit us. We fucking kill each other and ourselves on, like, weird drugs we don't need to be using. I know that at least on mobile it's literally impossible to access the Minecraft world unless you somehow bypass the unbypassable wall that doesn't let you access them. Ah. Well, mobile is a different beast, or maybe not. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I hope your friend recovers, man. Get some help. Manages to get his life together. He's only a sophomore. That's like nuts. Probably fentanyl, deadly as fuck. Heard 2 milligrams is lethal. Yes. When I worked at a pharmacy, I delivered for many years end-of-life quality care drugs to a hospice house nearby. And let me tell you, I've handled a lot of really, really deadly substances. But obviously it's in safety packages and stuff like that, so it's not that bad. But that... I didn't really think too hard about it at the time, how some of the stuff that I was hauling around in my car could, like, kill the entire city I lived in. But that, you know, you don't really think about that, I guess, because, like, the drugs I was carrying were for life-saving purposes. I know, you don't think of fentanyl as a life-saving drug, but for some people it is. And yeah, it just like, when I was told how they have to dispose of the fentanyl patches for safety, and how troublesome it is, and how like you can't get a heating element because they used heating blankets for patients at end of life, this hospice house. Because, you know, when you get sufficiently emaciated, you're not able to keep your body temperature up. So they'd use heating blankets. Well, the heating blankets would, if a patient had a fentanyl patch on them somewhere, the heating blanket would accelerate the absorption of fentanyl. And fentanyl patches are dosed in such a way that you get a steady amount over 3 or 4 days. No, I'm not a drug dealer. I was a legal drug handler, but not a drug dealer. Different thing entirely. And what would happen is you could overdose on fentanyl just through a patch. Even though the patches are designed to be overdose proof, you could still fuck up if you ended up accidentally putting a heating blanket on someone, or you got careless or something of that nature. And yeah, it was really something to hear about all that. And there's just all sorts of things that, like, it really saddens me that especially fentanyl has become a drug of abuse, and it's being weaponized even to, like, I'm fairly certain drug dealers are intentionally doing it to kill people, because I don't know, they're fucking evil. Do they really need a reason? Other than that, yeah, they're evil. Like creepers, do they need a reason to blow up and do that shit? They're fucking evil, you know? So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm just happy that I don't have to deal with any of that, but I'm sad that it's a valuable drug when used appropriately, and that it has been so weaponized that everybody's like, well, we should ban it. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't ban something that's used for end-of-life care, because then the people who are dying and on their deathbeds, they're the ones who suffer unnecessarily. Good pay for something like that? No, not really. Average pay for something like that. Not really the sort of thing I wanted to make a living off of forever. It was only okay for the time that I did it. It was a good life experience, though. Hey, diluted water, I'm alright. Glad to see you out here. I'm just finishing up this section of wall over here that I wanted to stylize, I guess. Oh. Sorry, I was looking at Discord there for a hot second. So yeah, it's kind of a tragedy that a life-saving drug like fentanyl has been changed and tainted in the eyes of the public. Like, I heard about fentanyl way back in 2013, 2014, but in the appropriate context. I couldn't believe that such a thing, because I'd only ever known of it as an end-of-life care drug. I couldn't believe that it was being used in the way that it was being used. It's despicable. Not landing these clutches? Yeah, I'm too distracted, that's why. Housemaster patches euthanasia. Didn't he patch kill a long time ago? So I guess in a way it is patched. Oh, well, he's fucked. Press F to pay respects to the creeper. Oh well, I was gonna kill him and take his gunpowder anyway. Meow. Do I stream every day, big boy? Yes. I have a schedule posted on my on the Discord, on my Twitter for the week, on my community tab, all sorts of places. Also, I found out I was using it wrong. I was doing it wrong on Twitter. It was rather embarrassing to find that out. that I wasn't... It was kind of a faux pas to keep weekly schedules posted on my Twitter from weeks past. Like, I don't think anybody thought of it, but that, yeah, that's really kind of like not smart. Because, like, it just clutters up my Twitter. And also my community tab as well. So I've had to learn that lesson, and, you know. Nice, you'll probably be joining when you're doing your homework. Okay, well, good. I hope this is often, from what I've been told, this is a good homework listening stream. So I try to be, you know, soothing in that fashion. Hope it works. There we go. Okay, Mr. Mr. Golden Carrot Salesman. There we go. Okay, so hopefully he comes over here and refreshes his trade so that I can get more out of him. No, what are you doing, Farmer? Farmer Brown, go back to your fucking hole. There we go. Has he done it yet? No. Come on. There we go. He did it. Uh-huh. Whoops. Okay. I'll just get half the carrots. Damn, this place is just so large now. Ooh. With the server down, you made a base single-player world turn into something kind of nice. Okay. Well, that's good to hear, Dilute Water. I like hearing about things that other people have done. Just because, like, it gives me some sort of reason to do my own stuff when I can see something that inspires me from other people. I like being inspired. I like taking inspiration from other people's stuff. Minecraft is a lot better when you're sharing what you do. I don't think I could do single player by myself quietly, you know? I've done it with Thaumcraft before, and I've built some really interesting things in Thaumcraft single player worlds, but like, again, quietly. So I don't know, Thaumcraft was different because it was wild and different. Will Shorts have guests? No. I don't see a reason to. But yeah, I would love to do a Thaumcraft Let's Play or some sort of like... I landed it. But yeah, a Thaumcraft of some sort, some bit of content regarding that. The only problem is Thaumcraft is stuck in 1.12. And so I'm kind of like, yeesh. Process things heavily and become more potent as time goes on. No, that's not with fentanyl. Fentanyl is potent by design. It's not worth it if it's not potent. Fentanyl is useless if it was a weak compound, then it would be worthless. It would be no better than morphine or Norco or any of those other drugs that are used for pain killing. The point of fentanyl is for end-of-life care and for people with an absurdly high level of pain, such that regular drugs cannot touch their pain. Usually with end-of-life care, you've had someone on hydromorphone, you've had someone on morphine, you've had someone on Norco, Percocet, oxycodone, and so on. You've had these people who are dying of stage 4 whatever, and their lives are almost nothing but agony. But you don't want to, like, kill them. What are you gonna, but that would be even worse if you just put them out of their misery, even though maybe not necessarily. But yeah, some of them don't want to die. Some of them want to have a peaceful, departure. They want to have their family and friends around them, and then, understandable. You don't want to deprive people of their final moments. And so end-of-life care exists for a very good reason. Well, some of these people have been, especially if they've got a really nasty case of some advanced stage of cancer, they don't have any alternative for pain management other than fentanyl, because they've been on morphine, in some cases for years. They've been Percocetting it up for the greater part of a half a decade. Things like that. And so when you get to that stage and you are now, it's like inevitable, you any day, any week could be your last. You need something like fentanyl that can touch your pain. Obviously, fentanyl patches are formulated to be safe. You're not going to get, again, if you don't do stupid shit like use a heater on the patch, you're not going to get a lethal dose. Because fentanyl patches don't come in an amount higher than several micrograms. Not even milligrams, micrograms. Millionths of a gram. And so you need that level of care for it to be effective. And, oh yeah, I know the jazz definitely complements it, diluted water. I'm sorry, but it has to be. And so this is like, it's a necessary thing. We don't have any way of really tackling these deadly diseases and stopping them from being deadly. So until that happens, end-of-life care is necessary, which means drugs like fentanyl have a valid medical use. But like, the thing of it is, these drugs are not being made in America. They're being put into things in China, in India, in Russia, in Pakistan, in wherever. And they're being smuggled across the border because nobody is stopping them at the border. And as a result, this shit gets into the general populace, and you've got Percocet, oxycodone, all these drugs that are what we call designer drugs, and they end up being used as weapons of a sort of proxy war that are used to kill young people who get hooked on them. And it's insidious. And so it's awful to hear about this valuable, necessary tool for mitigating pain and harm being used to be a weapon of terror, effectively. And so I'm just like, it makes me mad as a former medical professional who has had to deal with fentanyl and has seen patients who have relied upon fentanyl patches just to make it to the next day. Like, it really, truly is infuriating. Oh, thank you, Andrew. I'm sorry, I was too tunnel-visioned with what I was saying. But yeah, it's just not something that happens too often. Yeah. Well, hey, I've got a lot of stories of crazy shit like that, of, things that you wouldn't expect from old Jack. Old Jack has been around the bend. You just happen to look, thank you. Yeah, it sounds like a drug misuse that's really messed. Yes, it's really messed up, Fernando. It really is. Hey, Stone Cold Killer. You're just in time to hear me discuss a deadly, deadly drug that is used for end-of-life care and is being abused as a weapon of terror. Welcome. Only on the Jacktherippa experience. Only the truest form of reality, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you care to call this. But yeah, it's pathetic. It's pathetic all the way around, because this is a problem that authorities could deal with, but are not. That's the thing. Like, this situation with the drugs being run across the border, that is shit that could be stopped so easily. And it's just not being allowed to be stopped. I'm not too surprised, really, because I wouldn't be shocked if there were, like in Mexico, how the drug cartels are very, they're very involved with politics, shall we say. That's a mild way of putting it. And so they're allowed to do what they do because they've got the money and the influence, and yeah. There's just no stopping it, seemingly. Peepaw Jack. Well, maybe not. Not quite, but yeah. Old Jack Book of Knowledge. A little bit. Low funding, yes, exactly. Among other things, it's low funding. Okay. So, I don't want to... I want to go back and take a slow fall look at this. Sleep with me, Ellie. Aw. She's sleeping on the ender chest. Why? That's cute, though. Oh, she gave me a rabbit hide. Nice. Did you know? I found this out through, like, pure luck. I'm watching Ilmango's Skyblock series, by the way. Great series if you all aren't watching it. Ilmango's stuff is just top-notch. And he mentioned, and this blew me away, he mentioned you can get god apples from cats. That they'll just randomly, probably with a very low probability, just drop them on you when you sleep at night. Did you know that would happen? Whoops. Because I didn't. That shit's crazy. I want Ellie to drop me a god apple. That would be amazing. That would be like one of the most POG moments. Hope in Mind lives. Yes. He definitely does deserve to have a chance to turn his life around and not die from this. I just don't know that he will. No one is guaranteed anything. I hate to say. But yeah, isn't the notch apple from the cats part of the mod pack? Oh, that might be true. I didn't actually know. Cats do not. Okay, so then it is mod pack stuff. Okay, well, I was wrong. Well, to be fair, in his Skyblock series, you do have to have some method of getting items. I think the mod pack he's using gives him the ability to get every item in vanilla. Legit. Fuck, where'd I put him? There. Okay. Slow fall is so weird. It's like flying through jelly. Like, you get boosted for a time, and then you're just kind of like, I'm just not here. Or I'm here, but I'm not here. It's weird. Oh, wow, the shadow is cast all the way over there. Look at that. That's the cat loot table. Okay, well, I'll look at that later. It's irrelevant. But I understand. Yeah, wow, it's like floating in jelly almost. Like you're just so resistant to everything. It's so crazy. Okay. One of the greatest fears of the devs was renewable notch apples. Holy shit. I mean, renewable notch apples wasn't the end of the world. I think with the crystal PvP meta and the spawn anchor PvP meta, I don't think notch apples are like that big of a game changer. Like, it just makes it a little easier for you to withstand a crystal or a spawn anchor or two. But I don't think it's like the end of the world that you're able to withstand such powerful explosions. I kind of think the devs' feelings are a little unfounded, or fears are unfounded in that regard. Okay, I'm no longer underwater, so I can just get regular helmet. Oh yeah, I had blast protection. Hey Andrew, real quick question. Does blast protection help me against the Warden's sonic boom? I'm curious. Wish you could get slow fall on the fan server. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a good point. You can't. Not easily. You can get it from cats, funny enough. Cats will drop phantom membranes with some level of predictability or whatever. Did I leave some boxes over here? I think I did. Oh, hey, Beth here. Saw you and an old friend. We'll be having a building contest. Yep. Yeah, we'll be doing that this Sunday. Looking forward to it. You definitely warmed up to the two. Well, I mean, no matter... I mean, yeah, being warmed up helps in a building contest. But, like, the issue is... Ah, that's where I put that stuff. The issue is you have to pace yourself. And you have to limit what you're doing. Because you will find that that hours building limit gets really, really tight. Really fast. Okay. There we go. See, I knew I had a box of this type of stuff somewhere. So yeah, James and I are going to be... Well, I'll once again make that announcement. It penetrates all armor. Damn. Okay. James Russells and I will be doing a live stream this Sunday where I have a build-off with him, and we will reminisce about 2B2T history and stuff of that nature. It's going to be fun. Come out and see us. Toggleable phantoms on the fan server win. Well, that's the thing, though. I can't toggle them for only one person, Poncho. It's an everybody or nobody type of thing. So either everyone gets bothered by phantoms, or no one is bothered by phantoms, but also you are not able to get phantom membranes reliably. And I know that sucks, but, like, that's how it is. Okay. Kind of want to use sea lanterns for this. Just because. Still get them cat farm. Yeah. I'm sorry nobody listens to you, Andrew. I did just mention that too, by the way. Digcast and stuff is cool, but I like these better because it seems more like a real conversation rather than questions. Yeah. Oh fuck, the slow fall fell off. Or wore off. Oh well. I meant to get up here anyway. Yes, we will be doing a more conversational style thing, I hope. Aha. It'll be interesting because we've got lots of older events. Maybe not ones that people are terribly aware of or familiar with. And you know, those have a fair amount of intrigue to them. Like, I've not ever really asked James Russells when he, Kane's Law, and Spartan tried to dig to the lands. That was a big deal because that ended up leading to the discovery of imps. And just stuff like that. Like, there are lots of options and opportunities to talk about crazy stuff. Oh, wait. There we go. Have I ever tried it? What, a cat farm? Cat farms, you need like 200 cats and 200 minecarts. It's incredibly laggy and everyone would hate the cat farm. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think the minecarts are the issue in that instance, but we'll see. So I'm trying to place sea lanterns in an interesting way. Yeah, you can still get the potion. It's just a matter of being ingenuitive. I'm looking forward to whatever episode Ilmango publishes tomorrow. He'll probably publish one, right? Ah, fuck. There we go. I'm gonna need an ass ton of sea lanterns by the time I'm finished. Also, fuck this rain. I hate that they changed to where you cannot sleep and it will reset the rain gauge or the rain counter. So no more making the weather go away forever. That was so useful. Is Alpha better? Yeah, he's gotten a little bit better, but his, well, I can't say. Unrelated to the sickness. He just had like a cold or something. It wasn't that serious. Laggy for the server? Yeah, I mean, like Andrew's saying, just scale it down a tiny bit. You'll be fine. But then again, I understand. Sam is a go big kind of person. Wants to farm and create everything. Understandable. 3.22% chance to get the membrane from a cat. Jeez, it's so annoying. That is very low. If there was a way to tweak the drop chance, I would. Just to make it a little more reliable. Can I ask if he wants to come on for a bit? Let me ask, I guess. Couldn't hurt. He may not respond in time is the thing. Let me see. Okay, well, we'll see. If I get a response, cool. If I don't, well, you understand. You don't have to deal with phantoms because you have a roof. Also spawn eggs now that... Oh, well. Yeah, that... I didn't give you enough for a bunch of potions. I gave you 1 or 2 or whatever it was so that you could name tag it and then put it as part of your... I don't know, museum? Whatever the hell you're... Whatever it is you're making. I want you to make use of it in an interesting way, not just be a thing that you kill to get the phantom membrane. Although, if you find a working dupe, you could kill one. I'm pretty sure I gave you more than one. Or did I? Did I only give you one? I don't remember. But yeah, if you find a dupe, you can easily, you know, do the do and have as many phantom membranes that way. Found a plugin that can enable phantoms for individuals. Oh, okay. See, now that's interesting. I prefer that. As long as they don't harass people who don't give a shit or don't want to have to give a shit about them. Fair enough. Alpha was live in the early 90s? No, he wasn't. He is a Zoomer. He is, well, actually, I take that back. He's a very, very, very young millennial. He was alive in the 90s. That's right, now that I'm thinking about it. Let me do the math real fast. Okay, yeah. He was alive in the 90s for a very, very short amount of time. Just like I was alive in the 80s for a very, very, very short amount of time. Which, you know, technically I guess that counts. Thinking about modifying the loot table for cats to make it a higher percentage. That's a decent compromise. I wouldn't mind the plugin that enables phantoms for individuals. So long as it isn't a fucky, odd, sus plugin. No guarantee on that, I guess. Okay, so we can see a little bit better how it's supposed to look from the side. You'll have a line of stuff moving this way, and then a line of stuff moving internally. And yeah, I think it'll look good. Obviously, I'm going to replace the deep slate with something. We'll pick the material types here shortly. Oh, fuck, right over its head. I love doing that. Make a phantom command or something so each individual can... Well, I mean, that's up to however the plugin is structured. It may not be a phantom /phantom command. It might be, I don't know, something else. Shouldn't have said all that, but whatever. Okay. 99? I won't say because Alpha's conscious about personal info. He doesn't want any personal info getting out, but actually, come to think of it, isn't 98 the cutoff for millennials? If so, he barely qualifies. It will be implemented when it's online. Okay, cool. Your base at night, it's something else completely? Oh, well, that's the shaders. That is very much the shaders talking, Fernando. The shaders make it worth looking at. Especially when it's all poopy and rainy and foggy looking. It only looks okay. But the glow and the haze from the beacons plus the sea lanterns, that really sets it apart. I've kind of... It's a lot like the texture changes they've put into place. I've gotten used to it. And now it's like, I don't think I could live without it. Oh man. Ooh. Damn, that was a tough yawn. Get out of here. Okay. Now, I also want to make... There we go. To make these sea lantern-y. I've got a fair few amount more. No big deal. Although I think these are like the last sea lanterns I've got. I've got to go grind more. At some point. 97-98 split is probably more of a lifestyle thing. 97 is the earliest you can be born to be considered Gen Z. Ah, okay. Hey, Deadpool. All the best. Well, welcome. Thank you so much for your well wishes. Psycraft was so annoyed at Phantoms when they updated they disabled them. Yeah, I don't blame them. However, I think it would be a better idea to just have it be per player. Because that really just solves all the issues. If you want them in your life, you can just deal with it. If you don't want them, then you don't have to deal with it. I still think the best implementation of the Phantom would have been as an end undead mob. You go in, and after so long, the insomnia meter stuff kicks in because you can't sleep in the end, and it becomes something of a timer. Obviously, you would have to give yourself like 5 or 7, maybe even as much as 10 to 20 days. But that if you don't sleep for a very, 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 very long time, your insomnia meter, if you start approaching the 21, 22 day mark, something like that, then you start having issues with phantoms, and only in the end dimension, not in the overworld. So that you can still do all your stuff. Obviously, if you're AFKing in the end, you probably have an Enderman grinder or a Shulker farm, and those, of course, come with a roof. Usually. Most designs. It'd be kind of weird not to. And that you would be able to fend them off. But that if you're adventuring around in the depths of the end, trying to find an end city or something, and you've gone, you know, a month of Minecraft in-game time without sleep, that's when the phantoms will start to dog you. Shit. That's in my opinion, because they were originally going to implement the Phantom into the end. In my opinion, that's how they should have stuck with it. They should have kept them an end exclusive mob. And they just never did. Fuck if I know. Jack, you don't need another reason to grab your own Elytra. Phantom does not belong in the end. Then why does the Phantom membrane repair the Elytra, huh? Previously it was leather, because the Phantom membrane didn't exist, but then they changed it to the Phantom membrane. So that links the Phantom to Elytra. At least from a heavy air quotes lore perspective. Okay, well if that's the case, and that's official, Mojang is not changing that, then how do you expect players to get it? That's fucking stupid unless you change to sleep in the end. No, it's not. Because unless you're literally me, you won't ever get dogged by phantoms. That's my point. You would need to change, and you would know ahead of time. It's not like this is a surprise. You know what I mean? You would know to sleep in the overworld ahead of time before going into the depths of the end, trying to hunt up an Elytra or an end city or something like that. You would already go, okay, I'm going to be gone a while because I'm going Elytra hunting, and I don't have one yet. Phantoms are going to be a problem unless I sleep, and that gives me so many Minecraft days, so, I don't know, 10 hours, 12 hours, something like that. That gives me so many hours of protection. It's fucking stupid unless you change to sleep in the end. I still don't think so. I guess it's true. It'd definitely be horror for multi-servers. Oh, that's on them. Multi-servers shouldn't be doing anything. Like, like multiple overworld, nether, and end dimension servers? Like, how do those servers handle phantoms as they are already? Like, honestly, it would be the same thing as now, just on a different end server. Multiplayer? You mean multiplayer Stone Cold Killer? I don't think it would be killer, or it would be bad for multiplayer servers. I mean, you would have to be smart about it, but it wouldn't be bad. I feel like the end should be barren. The whole point of it is a blank dimension. If you want an end update, then add another dimension like the ether. I don't know about that. I don't feel that a desolate end dimension makes sense unless it is truly 100% desolate. Meaning, no end islands, no, any of the current stuff we've already got. No end cities, no shulkers, no chorus fruit, none of that. But obviously that is already a done deal. There's no getting around that. So, like, I'm sorry, Sam, but it's already too late for it to be an end dimension that has nothing in it. That time has passed us by. They should get rid of islands, cities, and generation dimensions as before. I mean, yeah, but they're never going to do that. They would be... Like, how many people would pitch a fit if they did that? I'm not saying 1.9 was a popular update or anything, but that it would be... You would be upheaving the entire world. So, I mean, you can try it, but... I don't think they would enjoy that. I am in favor of there being a Nether-style overhaul to the end. Maybe not in the sense that you would, be able to start your game there. But that you would at least be able to, if you lose your shit and you're running around trying to get everything back, you can at least get some early stuff. Something comparable to early game weapons and tools. So, give us a wood analog. Give us a stone, I guess end stone would have to be usable for stuff. Things of that nature. It wouldn't necessarily need to be an end stone pickaxe. Just some sort of, you know how blackstone can be used for most crafting recipes now? Just like that kind of greater use. I don't know. When will bet try to add a new dimension? Oh, when do you bet they will try to add a new dimension? I don't know, man. That is so up in the air. I think they want to, but they're afraid to. Because, like, they tried to sort of hint that the carved deep slate, or whatever it is, that thing has a function in the ancient cities. But what that'll be, I don't know. I'm kind of surprised they aren't doing what Terraria did and add a mob siege mechanic. They've already done that with raids, but Terraria added like 15 different mob sieges. When will they try? Yeah. I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Probably will be a dimension that will be completely pointless. We'll see. 9, 12, 13. I don't want to, like, say that whatever Mojang adds next is going to be worthless. But, like, Mojang hasn't got the best track record. Make the end completely barren, go to the new dimension from the end somehow, but it has to be after you beat the game, and this dimension has end cities, opposite of end, more lively, but with islands. So I guess make the end more of a no man's land kind of thing. I don't know. I can't really get behind that idea, because it already flies in the face of so much development they've already put forward. The end could do with a Black Mesa Zen level of overhaul. Something beautiful like that would be more than welcome to Minecraft. I would be perfectly fine with that. I would love for there to be islands that are lush with life, and islands that are dead and desolate. I would love that. Because that kind of was how Half-Life Zen was in Half-Life. The dimension. That would be cool. Have a way to get lava. Have a fiery hellscape island that rarely generates. It would explain the presence of islands. Somehow they synthesize. And it would give you a chance to collect rare minerals and things you would otherwise not be able to. I wouldn't mind chunks of overworld kind of inadvertently. Too confusing for 1-year-olds? Well, forget the 1-year-olds, I guess. Mob sieges would be a nightmare for players like Nintendo 2 that are asking people to sleep and can't be... Oh, man. People like that are not the target demographic. I'm sorry, there are just going to have to be mechanics and game features that your average person won't necessarily be able to get into. Things like redstone. Imagine today if all this time redstone never existed and Mojang was like saying, hey, we want to add this sort of circuitry programming aspect into Minecraft. Can you imagine how people would flip their shit? Can you imagine what dumbass things people would say about redstone? Like, can you imagine a Minecraft without it? So, I mean, there just have to be mechanics your average person may not be able to get into. That's okay. Like, there are motherfuckers that sit for hours on end and fish. Not auto fish. Real, legitimately fish. Like it's real life. There are people who do that. And more power to them. You enjoy that? Right ahead. You're not going to see me sitting at a pond fishing for hours on end. That's just not me. But that's okay. I'm not going to, belittle anyone who does. It's a little weird, but it is what it is. Everybody finds something different. Some people find fishing in Minecraft or WoW or Terraria or whatever. They find it to be relaxing. Fair enough. Like challenging things like a different type of raid, a more advanced type of raid. Perhaps raids that can only be occurred or triggered in certain dimensions. I don't know. Something like that could be pretty cool. Minecraft without redstone would just be 2b2t. Well, that's the thing, though, Ta. There are hundreds of thousands of different bases that I can... Well, maybe not hundreds of thousands, but there are hundreds and hundreds of bases that I've seen that had redstone. Meaningful amounts of redstone at them. Yeah, you can't make farms, but people still use pistons. I use pistons at Space Valk 3, and that was deep in the time where everybody had everything duplicated to hell and back under the sun. There was no reason not to use redstone. Now, obviously it ain't that easy, but there's nothing stopping you. But likewise, you can just ignore it if you don't want to use it. All right, Mr. Creeper. So, I don't know. I'm not against some crazy shit, so long as it's fun and makes sense. And that's really kind of the crux of the issue. Mojang hasn't added a fun mechanic like a new raid. They haven't added anything like that in a while. Hi, Jack, help. I'm in a world break and I don't know how much time. Oh, you're at a work break. Okay, what? What do you need, Universon? Did an Ocarina of Time and you loved it. Tiny beautiful pond. Yeah. Ocarina of Time's fishing was great. Your specialty in Minecraft is in spotting random things and thinking that's really good detail. Great job. Yeah. What's up, Universon? Oh, he gone. Well. Stardew Valley? I've never played Stardew Valley. But I understand. That's probably another... I've seen it. I've just never played it. I mean, that's another one that's very sort of, make your own way of life type of thing. Trophy bass? Yeah. Okay. So, most infuriating thing. Have you seen the Dahmer series on Netflix? No, I have not. What is it? Why should I watch it? What value does it have for me? Why should I, in my infinitely small attention span, give that thing, whatever that is, the time of day? Ooh. Polished deep slate wall. Tile. Okay, I'm going to use the tiles. Just because I haven't used these in a while. Don't watch it. Why? I'm not averse to scary things. I don't get scared. That's the thing. Like, people may go, "Oh no, this or that. Oh, that's so horrifying. That's so scary." I don't get scared. Trust no one. Fit. I don't feel like that gets like the right amount of press. Trust No One wasn't meant to be taken so seriously. Because obviously at the end of the day, a lot of bases were started because people trusted each other. So I don't know. I can't really, like, say that that is 100% accurate. I feel like trust no one is a bit of a bit hyperbolic. Hyperbolics. You should trust some people. Like me, with your credit card info. No, I'm just kidding. But, like, there are some people you can trust. Funny enough. And a lot of really interesting bases would have had no chance of ever even starting had people not. Ooh. Me likey. Ah. Oh, it's dark. Possible end change would have islands and void generate in alternating rings with more dangerous or rare stuff the farther out you go. Yeah, that's a cool idea, Dark. I like that. Sorry, Dark. I was just disappointed. I thought Alpha was messaging me. No offense. Sadly, Alpha has not gotten back to me. So yeah, no Alpha. Not on this stream. Example A of why you should trust no one. House said it first. Ah. Well, now, again, House is the one who said that. Housemaster sold the fucking server because he wanted out. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like that's giving it its due diligence. There are things and interesting people and other things that I've met that, had I not trusted them, stuff would never have gotten off the ground. Or worse, it would have gotten off the ground and I would have missed out on it. So, I feel it's more pay attention to everybody saying or doing things and then judge accordingly. And you'll figure out who you can and can't trust from there. Fucking stop playing this dead server. Yeah. I always read that in the most nerdy voice that I could imagine mentally. Oh my god, guys, stop fucking playing this dead server. Or in the most Swedish, I don't know, cuck sounding voice imaginable. Guys, stop playing this damn server. God, you're giving me so much work to do. Although, I don't know, Housemaster wasn't necessarily a cuck. So I'm not really sure why I associated him with that. Housemaster's actually quite a spicy person from what I understand. Won't go any deeper than that, but you, if you know, you know. House is a slave to TBGT, complete, waiting for the day it dies so he can move on with his life. How much you want to bet people on 2B2T never let him move on with his life? And that is an illusion. The illusion of free will. Because in reality, you're here forever. And that goes doubly for Housemaster. Or House Bush 420, whoever the fuck he is. And really, wouldn't that just be the ultimate poetic irony? Oh. Oh, okay. I see now, it's just a clip. For whatever reason, hyperlinks were not working in YouTube chat for me. So they fixed it. That was fast, yeah, it was. How he came from Team Fortress to be a businessman, yeah. Team Fortress made a lot of people, as it turns out. Made a lot of people famous. There are a lot of players in the TF2 scene that have like, history. Like, I remember hearing there was one player who faked his death. And, like, he was a bit of a bro, but at the same time, like, he faked his fucking death. And there were people who were, like, genuinely upset. And then it came out that he faked it, and he even admitted it, and then apologized for it. And he's just like, you know, sorry, I just wasn't in a good headspace. I was just like, I don't know. He just did it for the lulz, basically. Like, Team Fortress 2 has a lot of really crazy stuff like that. I don't remember the name of the guy, but I feel like Minecraft will one day have as much craziness. Damn. Now I gotta fall down here and find my dropped blocks. There we go. Ah. Oh. Oh, I got a lot of blocks up here I've dropped. Now then, if Jared still does research, I wonder what if you could ask him if the answer to each player has the most IRL power and influence. Yeah, that's a good question. And I think I know who. That's the scary part. I think I have an answer to that question. And I'm fairly certain it would be Tristan. Either that or Kinorana. Shit. Man, why can't we have creative mode fly? This would all be so much easier to put together if we just could float legitimately. We all float down here. And if you build with Jack, you'll float too. Think Fit has influence? Yeah, Fit has a lot too. Fit would definitely be in the top 3. But who exactly would be, I don't know. Number 1. Oh, hey, Pedro Vitor, how are you? What's sad is that most of the community is just a bunch of elementary school students. Or middle school students. Not that that's much of a difference, but, you know, a lot of them are very young, and it hurts. I wish there weren't so many damn young kids involved or interested in Minecraft. Maybe when the Zoomers are all in their 20s and 30s, and the Generation Alpha folk are all in their late teens, early 20s, maybe nobody else past Generation Alpha, maybe none of them will, so I guess all the kids being born today, maybe none of them will have any interest in Minecraft at all. And that Minecraft can be seen of as more of an adult's game and less of a kiddie game. Oh, who the fuck am I kidding? That's never gonna work. Tristan is the president? No, he's not the president. Or wait, president of what? Oh, Mr. Beast? No. Kinorana, I'm not going to say where he works, but Kinorana works at somewhere really interesting. And let's just say that he can do things. Oh, fuck. I want to go up. I should have built these as real stairs, not just ornamental decoration. Fuck. Okay, well, at the very least, this is starting to look really cool. So I will likely just carry this design style on up to here. I'm wondering, should I maybe keep this? Or, well, no, you can't fly through that because that's a block and a half. Yeah, you can't fit through that, so never mind. It's a damn shame. I kind of wish fences were different. You could make them variable height. Works with the feds? No. But, I mean, this is really kind of like the second best version. Again, I don't want to say exactly what. If young kids weren't into Minecraft, we would have no Jaren, Tristan, and other people. Well, now, they were young kids over a decade ago. Times have changed. Those people are not kids anymore. Oh, fuck. Keep falling. I should... Yeah, I should use that last slow fall. That'll at least maybe help a little bit. Oh, man. There we go. Yeah, now I can get somewhere. I should probably be using slow fall potions more frequently. Do chains. Oh, yes. Chains. Fuck, that would be awesome. Thank you, Poncho. I almost forgot. How private is where he works? It's pretty private. It's private and it's not private. I don't want to, like, say it just because, like, I have no reason to. And I know he gets really pissy about people knowing his private life, just in general. So I'm just going to be like, yeah, no. Sorry, I'm just going to have to, like, say, he works somewhere interesting, and that's all I can say. It's not bad. But it's not so, Oh, chains placement. Yeah, I should probably get on that, shouldn't I? Oh. Well, there I go again. Okay, Whoa. In the blocks. Now, where would be good? Maybe this front part here? Because, see, this is going to be a solid wall where I'm standing. No, not stream me. Tristan does it. You're fine, thank you. Huge progress in this wall has been great to see. Ah, okay. Lost Generation, Interbellum Generation, Greatest, Silent, Baby Boomers, Gen X, Millennial, Gen Z, Generation Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta. That's if we decide to keep going with the Alpha, Beta, Gamma, you know, Greek naming system. We could all choose not to use that. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets abandoned at some point. Like, we only go up to, Gamma or something like that, and then we stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Don't I have some spare gold, iron nuggets? Yes, I do. But I do not have spare chains. That's the... Oh. Yeah, I guess I've just never made tons of chain in this world because I've not had a reason to. We ironing out everything in here. We'll iron out all our problems, won't we? Okay. 56, so that's what, 28? Damn, chains are really, really inefficient and really expensive for, like, no damn reason. Okay. I had forgotten how bad they were in terms of expense. Okay, so an iron ingot becomes 9 stacks of nuggets. So 9 stacks of nuggets is what, 4.5? 2, 3, 4.5 of chains. Okay. Yay, math. Jack, grab a piece of iron, hover over another piece, and double-click. Must be faster? Oh, that way. No, I know what you're referring to. I just choose not to do that sometimes. I don't have enough room. We have nothing to hold but our chains. Actually, I'm gonna make a shulker full. Why not? That should be plenty of chains for the time being. Just one shulker's worth. Or just install item scroller. I should probably install a an item. What was the name of that mod? It was inventory tweaks. I should try to find inventory tweaks. If that's even still a mod today, I don't really know. That may be a very dead mod. I couldn't tell you. I know it was for Forge, so. Ooh, you okay, baby? What's wrong? You gonna say something? Nope. She's just gonna sneeze and then do nothing else. But yeah, I should too. Kitty, yes, she sneezed. She exists. Don't everybody lose your shit. My cat is a known quantity at this point. I would hope. Kitty! In the famous words of Boo from Monsters, Inc. A cruel and horrible film about child exploitation. God. Harrowing stuff. Moving. Kitty. I'm just so glad it wasn't about children mining coal or something crazy like that. Oh. Oh, hey, Chase. Ellie Cam? That's a good question. Probably never. I'm really not like, I really don't want to do a cat cam, but I might. I don't know. I'm torn about that. Okay, so nuggets 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Bam. Okay, I think I don't need that many more chains. Literally you. I don't know. Post a video of my cat on YouTube and instantly get 1 million subs. You wish. There are 1 million other people who have thought to do that exact same thing, Ixtoy. Highly doubt it would work. I remember when I first uploaded that very first short, Andrew was like, now just upload that same short 100 more times and you'll have like 100,000 views. Or 100,000 subs or something crazy. And I was just like, I don't think that kind of gaming the system wouldn't go unpunished. Fairly certain I wouldn't get away with that. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So we've got a shulker of iron, or a shulker of chain. So glad I have a good iron farm now. Do it. I might. I don't know. We'll have to see. Have to upload cat vids as shorts so they get more publicity. You know, I honestly probably should just make a short of Ellie for the lulz, just because. And it'll just be her, like, staring at me, doing nothing. Do you like to do things, Ellie? Or do you just want to sit there? She's not even looking at me now. Oh, well. Okay. Chains. Where would this be the most interesting? Where can I put this and have it be the most interesting? Maybe on this level. I don't know. Let me try it here first. I'm going to try to glide down onto this. There we go. Okay. It's not bad. People do that, then sell the account to others. That's why you might see someone with 100,000 subs, but no views in like 5 videos. Most of the problem with YouTube is the only problem I feel you can't feel like YouTube doesn't care to fix them. Oh yeah. No. There are a lot of problems that YouTube has all but confirmed that they aren't doing shit about. Like the bots. Like, I don't think they've got a clear plan as to how to deal with the bots. What's my favorite JRPG? Chrono Trigger. Easily. Easily the best. The best of the best. Next Freeform Friday, actually. I'll probably get to it in like a month. It'll probably be mid-November when I start it. We'll see. Sounds typical? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm really like... I really hate the fact that I feel like that's what you have to do, though. To even get a starting chance, you kind of have to game the system in some fashion now. Show us... Oh, stats! Oh, yeah, sure. I will in a sec. But anyway, 24-hour stream of my cat? Hell no. You hate content farms, literally hundreds of bots still on YouTube that post same short 200 times and sub to each other and exploit the system for money. Yeah. Really is a shame. Anne Reardon, How to Cook. This is a very good channel that discusses YouTube's issues. The wholesome emoji spam bot. Speaking of Chrono Trigger, yes, that's the next one. The next Freeform Friday series shall be Chrono Trigger. Trigger. Hard R. Anyway, people repost Andrew Tate stuff way too much. Oh yeah. I mean, Andrew Tate blew up in the media. Anybody that blows up in the media is gonna get that kind of content farming basically guaranteed. Because they're a source of salt and views and clicks and all that other dumb bullshit. And well, what do you expect? I gotta wonder if YouTube's algorithm is like ever going to be better optimized to like prevent. I don't know. That's the thing. This may be fucking magic because I don't know much about algorithms. But yeah, this may be fucking magic I'm wishing for. In which case, it'll obviously never happen. But yeah, I wish it would be optimized to help people like me and not allow bots to be, you know, better or farm their content. I don't know. Whatever bad shit it is they're doing. It was UFC Fighters. It was then it was Peaky Blinders. Now it's Andrew Tate. Oh. I mean, if it's not one thing, it's always something else, isn't it? There will never be an end to the waves of shit out there. Paint 3D? What do you mean Paint 3D? What does that have to do with anything? Not quite sure what you're talking about, Ixoy. How to make an Andrew Tate farm easy. Oh, you mean like... I see. Like a Minecraft thing. How to farm Andrew Tate in Minecraft. That would actually be a great shit post. That is a great idea. I might steal that. I don't know. Let me hop on over to my other single-player world where I have a working Andrew Tate farm. I don't know. Commenting, liking, disliking, sharing watch times counts towards pushing shorts and videos in the general. Yeah, but like people don't do that shit. You can say, oh, well, you should do X, Y, Z, but nobody ever does. Like, handful of people, just a small handful of people will do that on my videos, and that's it. And it's just like, well. And to be fair, I don't do that for other videos either. So I can't realistically expect anyone to do that stuff for me. But like, I don't know. I don't really care about the like, favorite, subscribe thing. I really wish that shit would die. Because I don't really care about subscription type stuff, you know? Like, it's a system that on paper sounds really good, but I just feel like it could be better. I don't know, I can't really like put my feelings into words very well on this particular subject. I don't know why the Andrew Tate farm comment made me laugh as much as it did. It's actually, the more I think about it now, the sillier it sounds. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. Send help. I've contracted the cringe. Whether or not I'll recover, only time will tell. Fuck. I wish items would stop falling down there. 3 a.m. gone wrong. Watch the end, it gets emotional. I love the number of, like, stupid, you know, taglines that become memes on videos. Gone wrong, gone sexual, watch till the end, it gets emotional. Stayed up all night, did such and such. I think shorts are good for YouTube. No, they're not good. They're necessary in this day and age, but they're not good. I don't like them. They're a necessary evil. Like, shorts and TikTok formatting, I mean, it's exactly what everybody says, you know? It's that whole promotes a 10-second attention span. Like, I gave one of my shorts to Fit, and I asked him, you know, as a professional, critique this and tell me what I can do. What do you think this is missing? And he said, I mean, you know, it's pretty good. Just like the only thing of the only thing of value, he said, was to just sort of jump right into anything. Don't do a fade to black of any kind, and that's it. And he said that it's such a hit or miss thing. Like, it's like trying to predict what ways the wind will blow almost. And I don't like that that's how YouTube is going. Like, it's just gonna be the VeggieTales bullshit of, in the future, all our humor is randomly generated. Like, that's just gonna be real. We've got AI generated art. Next thing you know, it'll be AI generated humor. Like, I fully expect that within the next 10 years, 5 years, like, no time at all. Hell, I should go ahead and get on that trend, shouldn't I? Since I'm kind of predicting that now. Fit plus Jack, yes, we know. Water drop from that height for a chain. What? Jack, jump for it. Jump where? I don't need to jump. But yeah. Oh, fuck. I'm so sad the slow fall doesn't last longer. It needs to. In order for YouTube to stay competitive, they need to adopt and absorb popular features of the other platforms. Yeah. I know. We were just talking about Twitch being, you know, becoming like Twitch just earlier on in the stream, and that's the same principle. It's the same damn thing. Ah, well. Even funnier, that video was about Space Valk 3. It was so cursed to watch a short version of a video on in a vertical format. Link me the video. Oh, you've seen Fit videos while scrolling on Facebook. Ah, I see what you mean now. But yeah, link me the video. Yeah, it's not rare. I don't expect it to be at this point. Kind of happy that it's gotten so much traction everywhere. Everybody knows about Space Valk 3. It's really like, that does me a little bit of good, like my heart, that a few million people have seen something I've made. Like, I'm alright with that. Ow, don't fucking shoot me. Pissant. Yeah, that's right, I shoot you, bitch. Oh wow, did it shoot itself? Oh, that is wild. I didn't know that it could do that, huh? Calling the red imposter through. Whatever. You'd rather AI not replace human cognition, Charcoal? Oh, have I got unfortunate news for you. I'm fairly certain that is the direction everything is going in. And it will be unnoticeable at first. Eventually, it will be everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like no human element to a lot of things in like 20 to 30 years. That's going in a compilation somewhere when the skeleton shot itself. Yeah, like that's so weird. You'll stop by. Oh, okay, thank you, Xtoy. You are being a little too extremely fucking cringe. It's okay to be just slight cringe, but there is a fine balance. Deep slate tile. Okay, for this next segment of deep slate, these arm things here. I want to make these out of blackstone. Every alternating one, I'll use that style for the smaller ones, and then I want to use blackstone for these large ones. Have you crossed the cringe balance? On occasion. I think everybody has at one point or another, so it's not like anything personal. You just have to be aware that you've done that, and then cross back, and be like, oh shit, I'm going too far. That's okay. Like, we're all human. We all do that. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you do not refuse to admit it. I think it is in refusal to admit when you've been cringe. That's when things get kind of bad. You know, when you make a mistake, you own up to it. Something like that. People keep saying, oh well, it's going to be a while before it's advanced, but it's advancing so quickly that people aren't yeah, exactly, it's outpacing everybody's expectations. Whoa, motherfucker, when did you get in here? Ew. Oh, I've doomed his hellspawn to a fate worse than death. Oh well. Serves him right for being cringe. Being a slime is just unacceptable. Has XCC2 gone past? No. Not to my knowledge, but he's such an experienced person, I don't expect him to. At least not commonly. If he does, it ain't with me, and it isn't anything I've seen. So I've missed out on it. Which is good, because I don't want to see it, if he's ever done that. And I know he's got, like, grandkids and stuff, so I'm sure he's done shit that's cringe to his grandkids. From his grandkids' perspective. That's what I mean. Don't misinterpret that. 2016 was full of IO games and 3 AM challenges. Yep. And we've really not grown past that right now. It's just kind of a parody of itself at this point. Oh damn, I have tapped this place out. This used to be my blackstone mine. You see little bits of it here and there, but yeah, I don't dare try to get that. Oh wait, yeah, it's too far under the lava. Shit. Might have to find a new quarry. Fuck. That was an accident. Oh hey, Nintendo 2. Has Pop Bob ever not been on the wrong side of the cringe balance? I have no idea. I don't know enough about Pop Bob anymore. What I thought I knew about him is completely wrong. And well, is what it is. So I would say probably not. How much did I talk with Pop? Not hardly at all. Jared has had more contact with them than I have. I kind of wouldn't mind for just to like, well, I don't know. I couldn't guarantee that Pop Bob would tell the truth. So yeah, there's no way to know. Whoa, hey, Mr. Enderman, I didn't expect you to be right fucking there. Legendary combo star Exalted killed him. Oh, yeah, that was something. After Exalted killed him, that was just like, I'd never seen someone be so damn salty. He was so mad that we killed him. Oh man, it was so funny. Pop Bob's rage will never not be legendary. Ow. Bitch. Shark 2! No wonder! I was like, what on earth made him hit so hard? Oh, piss. That was an accident. I didn't mean to use the water, I meant to eat the food. Okay, I've got to find a good source of blackstone. Ooh. This little area will do. Okay. I don't think we'll be bothered by piglins here. If Jared looks down on immature people like Clyde and talks Pop, looks up in intelligence, maybe Pop has matured. That's a possibility I've not necessarily entertained. But maybe? I couldn't tell you. Having never really seriously talked with Pop Bob, I'm not a good judge of that. Jacktherippa pop up at 3 a.m. He showed up. Given Pop was a 24/7 no-lifer, he probably has grief stuff at 3 a.m. Most likely. I can remember one night where I had to go to work way back in, what was it, 2013? 2014? And I popped on to my main and he was like, Jack, shouldn't you be asleep? And I'm like, yeah, but I couldn't sleep, so I'm on 2B2T. And I was just like... And then I remember he posted a link to an episode of the Boondocks, and then I got hooked on the Boondocks. Because they were all the episodes were on YouTube at that time. And I was like, oh, the Boondocks, I want to binge this again. And then I did. That was like the only useful thing I ever got out of Pop Bob, was like just a random one-off link posted in chat that just happened to be a fun little entry, or fun little nostalgic, you know, Adventures of the Boondocks characters. That show was so fucking funny. Pop even male, because, yeah, well, there's, I'm not gonna say, but let's just say that it's not quite what people think. People get obsessed over that shit, and it's not as straightforward as people would like to believe. I just say they. I don't see Pop Bob as anything other. You know, It is also good. I should really set up a gold farm at some point. I've got enough stuff now that I could make it work. Oh, so caring of Pop to check up on why you weren't asleep. No, he was making fun of me at the time. There's two people. The Pop-Ob of legend that Fit is created, and the other is the real person. Yep. The real person probably wasn't that interesting, but, like, who is really that interesting outside of 2B2T? You know? Like, I can give you my opinions on things, but am I really that interesting of a person? No, not really. I'm just an ordinary guy, that's it. There's nothing special about me beyond that. And yet people seem to think otherwise, and it's just like, you know, when you grow up, you'll learn that people are really kind of just people. We all share that persondom. And as a result, all people really have are worshipping actions. Pop-Up griefed this space, Pop-Up did that. I built Space Valk, all that type of shit. Jared griefed every other base under the sun. Like, people really worship actions more so than they understand the person behind the action. And that's probably because they can't reasonably accept that other people are just people. Because then the world becomes less magical to them. Which is a hilarious dichotomy, because I find it to be, that's the wrong way to look at it. The world is more magical because people can just make things happen. Actions do indeed speak louder than words, and because of that, anyone willing to undertake the action can just get the result. Maybe. Depends on some other factors too, but, like, actions are not any more inherently special. But we still like to ascribe a special quality to people. And it's funny because, like, that's not how it actually is. Do I have 2 or 3 monitors? I have 2. In your opinion, you think that many countries and not one united world is a good thing? Oh, well, yeah, we'll never have a united world. That's a fool's errand. People are far too genetically and culturally diverse for there to be that kind of unity. The real person was probably not as... Yeah, exactly. Kino Rana? Maybe. Ow. Itching. My head is itching. They would rather believe that Jared was a true Giga Chad griefer instead of a guy who had a grudge and a lot of free time and a child with anger issues. Exactly. Which is the harder story to swallow. This dude who just, like, enjoyed making other people suffer as he annihilated base after base after base, or just a child who should honestly never have been allowed anywhere near the server in the first place. Like, Jared is so lucky he's been able to sort himself out. Like, you just don't even know. So many people do not get that far. Uh-oh. He shoot. He score. He dead. So yeah, I don't know. It's something else. I'm so glad I was already a stable adult when I found 2B2T, because otherwise, hoo boy. I was going to watch the episode of the Digcast where Bachi Bachi is on, and just the thumbnail alone said I was addicted to 2B2T, and I'm like, ooh man, I know that feeling. I know plenty of people who have been there. Like, that was a very, very real thing for a long time. I was addicted to 2B2T, and not just me, but other people too. I was just able to control my addiction to the point where it didn't ruin my life, and then over time, it ebbed and eased off, and now I'm on something else. Like, I've been addicted to Minecraft since I started playing, and that was 12 and a half years ago. But I've been able to control it to such a degree that it's not gotten in the way. So I don't know. So you and Pop around the same age. I'm older than Pop by like 4 years, 5 years, something like that. Well, no, not 5. It can't be 5. I was 22 when I joined. Pop Bob was 22, and actually I may only be 2 or 3 years older than him. Or them. Excuse me. That's not something I think I'll ever get used to saying. Oh, please don't let this black stone pocket go all the way under the magma. Oh, please don't do that. I don't want to have to go diving, spelunking. Well, it's a big pocket. I'll at least profit off it. I need to set up that gold farm at some point, because this is for the birds. But I guess that also means I need to establish an actual nether presence, which is something I've kind of been hesitant to do. 21. He was like 20, I think. 20, 19, 20, somewhere in there. Actually, I think Pop Bob was 18 when the server started. Something to that effect. So I'm really not that much older than Pop Bob. Which is hilarious because a lot of millennials are turning 30 or already 30, and they're absolutely losing their shit that 30 is not 20, and that you kind of have to have more maturity and stability, basically. How well do I know history? History of what? World history? Not very well. World history was not something I was that interested in. 2B2T history was different because it was mostly stuff that I'd lived. And there were a lot of events that... with world history, I feel that so many people have taken a magnifying glass to, you know, world history. Just, I mean, name your historical event, you know? So many people have taken a magnifying glass to just comb through history that most of history is boring because it's not unknown. Yeah, there are things we don't know, and I realize that a real history buff would be like, no, no, no. But like human history, at least what little of recorded human history we have, feels way, way, way more trodden. You know, this is not brand new stuff. Whereas 2B2T history still to this day feels like it has a ton of unexplained events and actions that people, in some cases, straight up refuse to elaborate further on. Like, there is a lot of secrets to the various plugins and backdoors that Tristan will not talk about. Pyro wouldn't tell me anything about imps or the imps people, because I think he was afraid that we would find out about the attempted buyout, the website issue, the backdoor of 2015, 2016. Yeah, he was probably afraid of us flipping our shit on all of that. But like, there are other little details and stuff that I just feel like could be better expanded upon. And it may never be expanded upon. That's the thing. You've got Jared's project that he's trying to make, where he's compiling logs and stuff, and that's great. That's an excellent step in the right direction. But that could also just not bear much fruit at all. Oh. I would really, really, really appreciate these areas not being open. I like having a little bit of protection in this hole. This hovel I call a home. There we go. Yeah, I've got to make this a proper exit area at some point. Backtrack. Which Ditcast interview am I watching? I was about to watch Bachi Bachi's. Don't have sound on. Okay. Nether perimeter. Ooh, man, I do not want to do another nether perimeter. Those are painful. Watch every Digcast since you joined, since Jared. They're super good. Okay, good. I at least enjoy the idea that I will have good stuff to listen to. So I'm down. It's just finding the time, you know? Okay, so we got some polished blackstone. I'll put that there. Put this. I'm gonna make this really long. And then I also want some blackstone stairs. To sort of end cap this on. Anyway, yes, rather than every stream, maybe just once a week. Yeah. I blow through them all within a week. I know I would. If I really, really sat down and wanted to listen to like 5 or 10 of them, they would all go, that would be all of them rather. And it would be a pain waiting for the next one. Enjoy the Dima and Oofplux episodes because that's literally just children ranting and insulting each other. I don't think I will, no. I do not care to hear children insulting each other and just getting mad. That shit is not my cup of tea. Children getting angry is like, I just want to shoot them. I don't want them to exist anymore at that point. When they start getting, you know, annoying or they start trying to flex their nuts or anything of that nature, like, no, I do not want children. And by children I mean anybody who is not dedicated to being an adult about who they are and what they believe and all of that. Like, anyone under 18 is very likely going to just be... Because that's what a lot of kids are taught these days. They're taught to be braggadocious. That braggadocious behavior is so fucking childlike, I cannot stand it. I just want to shoot whoever does that. I'm an invalid, I can't walk. Part of me really wants to get all this deep slate. I don't want to let it go to waste, but like, it's just fucking deep slate. I can always get more. But we can always build more killbots. Dema is we ward. Oh, yeah, I get what you're talking about now. I'm sure they are. A lot of the kids on 2B2T are like that because they've They live in that braggadocious mindset of, I must be the absolute most amazing, like, ever. I have to be the best crystal PvPer. I have to be the best, you know, all this dumb bullshit. Or else mommy doesn't love me. And it's just like, the reason you said, Andrew, and the reason you're right, crystal PvPers, like 90% of them all have the same personality. That's the mindset I'm talking about. It's that if you're not doing, you know, if you're not slaying or whatever, like there's more to life than just that one thing, but they can't wrap their heads around what more to life there is. Their view of the world is a very narrow one. And that's really what childishness is. It is a very narrow, unchanging, unflinching view of the world that will eventually come back to bite you, but eventually could be a while. And so, yeah, that's just like, ugh. Take that shit somewhere else. I get the feeling that a lot of people who do not want children, because a lot of people voice that, you know, I don't want to have kids. A lot of people, I feel like, we're so inundated with that mindset of braggadociousness, which is, as I said, a hallmark of childishness. Nobody wants to deal with it because we see it everywhere, because the internet has made us so unbelievably connected. There's almost no escaping that. Yeah. You preach it, Ellie. And so people see that and they subconsciously just make that decision that I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to put up with that. And you know, fair enough. Like, I don't want to deal with that either. But at the same time, kids need to be born. Kids need to come into this world. You know, you at the very least, teach your kids to be better. Don't let them become like that. Your progeny shall rise above that of everyone else by just being better as a person. Not, you know, you're not going to worry about or obsess over the straight A, you know, mindset, or the, you know, you're not going to put your kid through hell. You just be a good parent. But the problem is, so many people have never known that. So they certainly don't know how to be a good parent in turn. So, all right, I hear you. She has just done nothing but whine all day long. And then she sat down and laid down for a nap. Like an hour before stream. And I was like, okay, well, she's just finally, she's pittered herself out for the evening. She's just going to lay down and sleep. Nope. She was conserving her energy so that she could be annoying at the end of the stream. Stream is stuttering a bit. Oh, that may be... I was getting a bitrate thing earlier. I don't know what the deal might have been. I'm sorry, everybody, if it's been doing that. It may be my fault. I don't know. Well, it's not saying anything's wrong on my end, so maybe it's fixed. I don't know. I did get that notification on YouTube saying something to the effect of your bitrate is above or below the expected levels. Shush. I know you exist. Anyway, yeah, so that may have been what that was. Whoops. Okay. Well, anyway, let me go a ways away. Just a little ways away. So that we can admire everything we've been making. A happy little hardcore tower of autism. Just right there. And if you tell anyone that that tower is there, I will cut you. So yeah, I think it'll. This place is going to be interesting when I get all the wall filled in, and then I've got to copy paste and put more on the other side, and yeah. Hoo boy, do I have a lot of work cut out for me. You want out? What's wrong, Ellie? Tell me more. What's the problem? Nothing? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Okay. Well, at any rate, everybody, y'all have a great evening. Jack, am I FAF? I don't know what FAF stands for in this instance, so no. Tower inspired by the Citadel from Half-Life 2, not 3. Don't buy into Poncho Hamster's memes. But at any rate, everybody, I will catch you all later. Y'all have a great evening. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank y'all to those who donated. I guess it's just Poncho Hamster. Follow me on Twitter and all the subscribing, liking, and all that other garbage YouTube wants you to do. Oh, stats, you're right. I think that's okay. Yeah, hold on, let me let her out. Okay. Sorry, her whining can be a real pain in the ass. It becomes urgent that I deal with her. Anyway, where was I? Time sent to limbo. Oh, I didn't know that was a times been to dungeon. Oh, yeah, my stats got reset on that one. I don't think I've ever been to limbo on this world, but I've definitely been to a bunch of dungeons. Oh. Time with world open. .02 days. Talked with several thousand villagers. Targets hit. Oh, yeah, the target block. I forgot that was even a block. Raids triggered. Shockingly low. I thought there'd be more. Imp's cake? What? 69 mobs on the server? Oh, 69,000. Wow. Yeah, you've grinded quite a bit, haven't you? Okay. Well, you know, it is what it is. Walked underwater. I didn't even know that was a stat. Okay. Wow, 23,000 villager trades. Pretty cool. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Thank you all so much for coming out and watching. I will catch you all later. Bye.